the meeting, Comrade Keisha Lewis, Comrade Chairman of the party, Comrade General Secretary, Comrade officers, Comrade candidates, divisional candidates, constituency candidates from this great constituency of Northwest Manchester we are, and from the great parish of Manchester. I must tell you, when you really outdo yourselves tonight, man. PNP, River, come down, bank to bank, here in Manchester. And I want to tell you, we don't mobilize no crowd from outer port. This is a organic Manchester crowd that has come here to see their representatives be presented to them for the next local government and the next general election. And everywhere I go across this land of Jamaica, I am feeling the love of the people. And they are saying, don't let us down. We need the People's National Party back in government again. We're tired of the labor pain. We're tired of the corruption. We're tired of the high cost of living. Comrades, I love the vibes. I love the candidates that we have here in Manchester. And when we see the slate for the constituency candidates, and we put it up against what is there on the green side, is chalk to cheese. And worse now, man a yard, I go have to stay in my yard. So comrades, we have the local government elections facing us in the next few weeks. We're expecting them to be announced shortly. And we expect the election to be held before the deadline fixed by law, which is February 28th. And comrades, I'm going to ask each and every one of you, make sure we deliver the councillors to the Manchester Municipal Corporation to make sure that we are once again in control of the Manchester Municipal Corporation. I don't like hear when them say, we win already. We don't win already. We are going to win. We are going to win. Because we're serious, and we're prepared, and we're committed, and we're determined, and we are going to do it. And each and every one have to make sure that we take this local government election very, very seriously. Because it is going to send a signal to the whole of Jamaica, to the Jamaica Labour Party, but to more importantly to the people of Jamaica, that the wind of change is blowing across this land, and it's blowing in a progressive direction with the color orange in the sails, carrying us forward. Comrades, the next PNP government has to focus on fixing the real problems in this country. Crime and violence cannot be solved only by harsh policing measures. We will be tough on crime, but we will be tough on the causes of crime. Bad education system, underperforming education system, inadequate infrastructure to support decent living, especially in low-income communities. A training system that has lost its way under the leadership of Andrew Holness, because he is the responsible minister. A housing trust that has lost its way under Andrew Holness because he is the responsible minister for that. They have taken $11.4 billion per year out of the housing trust. We had to do it for 4 years when we were taking Jamaica from the financial precipice that we inherited in 2012 to solve the public finances of this country and set the country on the right path. We passed a law saying we would do this for 4 years. We got a sign-off from one of the leading accounting firms of the world to say that we could do that and it wouldn't compromise the solvency of the housing trust and it would be able to fulfill its mandate. The labor rights criticized us for doing it. They even had one of their affiliates take us to court, but they lost the case. When they come to power, what have they done? They have extended that for 9 more years. Every year taking 11.4 billion out of the housing trust. Till now the housing trust can't even lend money again. They have to outsource the lending to the private banking system and they have to pay a subsidy to the banks from the housing trust, putting it further under pressure financially. The PNP is going to make sure that we restore the National Housing Trust for the best interest and the protection of the workers of this country and the contributors to the housing trust. That is the legacy of Michael Joshua Manley, and we will not allow it to be subverted and destroyed. The latest scandal in the litany of scandals of this Jamaica Labour Party government is this company Kawa, Dexim. Housing Trust pay $650 million to that private developer to get 200 units, which the Housing Trust will sell at $12.5 million. Not one house delivered to the Housing Trust. They had to sue the company. And when they sue the company, they arrive at some settlement with a non-disclosure provision, a confidentiality clause in it. Despite the fact that in 2019, when the JPS scandal bust, and they signed a similar agreement with somebody who they were paying off, they said they would no longer have any more confidentiality clause in situations like that. Here they are, doing it again, under the watch of Andrew Holness as Minister for the Housing Trust. They cannot be trusted, comrades. They are not people of their word. Petrojam, one of the many scandals, perhaps the mother of scandals under this government. Comrades, we have to fix these things for Jamaica's future, for our children and grandchildren. We have to make sure the education system no longer turns out over 30% of children leaving primary school and they can't read and write. That is the current situation. That is a recipe for disaster. We will not grow and achieve our goals as a country if we don't fix that. And that is a major contributor to why we have so much social dislocation in the country and crime and violence, because the youth them are not getting the right start out of the system. The People's National Party will return education system and build it to the level where it is the best in the region with primary and early childhood. That is our mission, that is our goal, because we know that education is the antidote to poverty. We have to fix the health system, and we have to do it in a way that shows care and love for the people who use the system. It is a disgrace that people attend public hospitals and there are no beds for them and they have to be sleeping on the floor or on benches or chairs from day after day because they can't be admitted and they're sick, and some of them die right there on those benches and chairs. That is what is happening under the Jamaica Labour Party under Dr. Christopher Tufton. We need a real doctor we don't need a spin doctor. We need a real doctor who understands the situation and will bring the right policies to fix it. That is why I have brought in a young, brilliant doctor, Dr. Alfred Dawes, to be our spokesperson on health. And he spoke to you tonight, and you could feel his commitment to doing the right thing for the people. So, comrades, one last thing I want to say. We have a situation in the Middle East where Israel has been pounding Gaza. And the way they have been doing it has been unprincipled. Women and children have been the major victims. Over 25,000 people have been killed. South Africa took Israel to the International Court of Justice to stand up for the people of Gaza and say what is going on there is a genocide. We don't hear nothing out of this Jamaica Labour Party government about that. The People's National Party spoke up in support of what South Africa is doing, in solidarity with the people of Gaza. And now that the case has reached a point where the court has granted what we call precautionary measures and told Israel, you have to stop behaving in that way, and you need to account to us every month to show how you have stopped. It is only now that the JLP have come forward and said something with a wishy-washy statement. They have no principle in how they approach international relations. That is why they're prepared to sell out Venezuela. That is why they're prepared to mash up CARICOM and split CARICOM when CARICOM should be acting in solidarity and oneness so that we have power in the world as a number of small island states. The People's National Party believe in regionalism. We believe that together we are strong and united we can achieve great things. Michael Manley said, we will walk on our feet and not on our knees. We are not for sale. And that tradition continues. It is live and well in the People's National Party under Mark Jefferson Golding as your leader. So comrades, we are in a serious time. This is a time when we must put our shoulder to the wheel. We must come together and make sure that we deliver the victory that Jamaica needs, because our children and our grandchildren and generations to come are looking to us to do the right thing now so that their future can be secured. Comrades, are you ready for the People's National Party to resume government in this country? Are you committed to the cause of justice, truth, and rights in this country? Are you committed to government with integrity and not scraping the resources from the people to give your friends and cronies? Well, if you are committed to those things, comrades, one love, stand firm, and we will do it together. Comrade, the word is love. I am going to formally introduce to you the candidates for the constituencies and divisions in Manchester. But before I do that, I just want to big up the West Indies cricket team and the young youth, Shamar Joseph. We mashed up Australia today, 7 for 60 yard. And this government won't support cricket. Well, when we come back to office, international cricket will have to return to Sabina Park, because cricket is part of our culture and part of our sporting heritage. Yeah, man. And we have the president of the West Indies Players Association with us, who is also a deputy general secretary and our spokesman for labor and sport, Comrade Wabelheim. Hail the man. Comrades, I will begin with North-East Manchester. I bring to you, as your candidate for the Cricket Division, Comrade Richard Guscott. I bring to you, as your candidate for the Christiana Division, Comrade O'Neill Evans. I bring to you, as your candidate for the Wallaston Division, Comrade David Knight. And I bring to you, as your MP candidate for Manchester North Eastern, Comrade Valentin Wint. I move to Central Manchester. Central Manchester. I bring you, as your candidate for the North Patrick Division, Comrade Khan Smith. I bring to you as your candidate for the Mandeville Division, Comrade Jones Oliphant. I bring you as your candidate for the Belfield Division, the up-and-coming young general, Comrade Mario Mitchell. And I bring to you as your candidate for the Royal Flats Division and for Manchester Central as a constituency, your mayor, Comrade Donovan Mitchell. Moving on to Northwest Manchester, I bring to you as your candidate for the Spur 3 Division, Comrade Ryan Peart. I bring to you as your candidate for the Johns Hall Division, Comrade Devon Wilson. I bring to you as your candidate for the New Green Division, Comrade Andrew Smith. And I bring to you as your constituency candidate for the great constituency, Mile Gully there too. Thank you. Mile Gully Division. Mile Gully Division. Mile Gully Division. I bring to you Comrade Rohan Kennedy. And I bring to you as your candidate for the great constituency of Manchester Northwestern, my friend, parliamentarian and Vice President of the People's National Party, Comrade Mikhail Asha Phillips. I move now to the south, to South Manchester, and I bring to you as your candidate for the Grove Town Division, Comrade Ronald Schloss. I bring to you as your candidate for the Poorest Division, Comrade Peter Gay Campbell. I bring to you as your candidate for the Alligator Pond Division, Comrade Omar Robinson. And I bring to you as your candidate for the Newport Division, the veteran, Comrade Anthony Bryce. And I bring to you as your MP candidate for the great constituency of Manchester Southern, I, brethren, Comrade Peter Bunty. Comrades, here is your team to bring back the love into Manchester in only the way that the PNP can do it. Bring them home and bring the victory so all of us can feel happy and feel justified and contented, and we can get a better future for ourselves and our children and generations to come. One love, comrades.